What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Just drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there, y'all. Just drop a one in the chat so we can get right into today's show. Okay, let me get a couple of more ones, y'all. Let me get a couple of more ones. Okay. I appreciate that. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Man, oh man. Do we have to talk about this today? Do we have to talk about this today? Salute to everyone. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Let me give the shout outs and then we're going to get to this show. Make sure y'all support the show, man. Double tap your screens if you are coming in the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through the vertical feed. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's make sure the likes is up, y'all. Let's make sure the likes is up. Also, share the show. The super chat is open. The super chat is open if you would like to donate to the show. The links are going right across your screen. If you would like to donate to the show, the links are going right across your screen. You can hit me up on Venmo or Cash App. They're going across the screen. So let's see who's in the building. Oh, shout out to my man. Shout out to the OG Elisino in the building. Salute, OG. He says, forward motion. I love how you out the starting blocks like a rocket. Salute, man. Salute, OG. I appreciate you all the time. Shout out to you. I appreciate that super chat. Salute. Let's see who's up in the building. Shout out to Mind Ballroom in the building. Salute, Mind Ballroom. Salute. Shout out to my man GQ in the building. What up, GQ? Salute. Shout out to Big Dice in the building. Big Brooklyn in the building. Shout out to Team Guardian. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my man Club in the building. Yes, sir. Round 2, man. We got to do this. Man. Shout out to Club in the building. Cassettes and Records. What's up, Cassettes and Records? Salute to you. Hey, sis. Shout out to the Cynical one in the building. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Good to see you. Once again, shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Shout out to Jeff Reviews on the pull-up. Salute. Dice says they're friends, but personally, knowing certain things, Cam has really overlooked certain things and kept it official. But feelings were hurt and hurt people. Facts. Shout out to Queen Shay. What's up, Queen Shay? How you doing? Shout out to Queen Shay in the building. Shout out to my man Self University. Salute Self University. Good to see you, bro. Salute to you. Shout out to FTC in the building. What up, FTC? Salute. See who else is up in the building before we get into it. What's up, Jens? What's up, Jen? Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Salute the heels in on a pull-up. Salute. Salute, bro. Salute. I appreciate you. Shout out to you on a pull-up, man. Dice says that song had tears running down my eyes. So many are not here anymore. Those were the days. If you were outside, you know. Yeah, those were the days, man. Shout out to you, man. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers. Because around that time when that music was out, it was different. It was different outside. It was different. It's a different world back then. Shout out to Larry Vaughn in the building. Salute. Shout out to my man DMW Shots in the building. What up, Shots? Salute. Shout out to everyone, man. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show, man. Now, I love doing these types of shows because, again, it's very nostalgic. Shout out to my man, Mel Saint. What up, Mel Saint? Pardon me, bro. Salute to you. Right? These shows are nostalgic because I grew up in this era. You know, I grew up in this era. The DJ Clue mixtapes, the Dipset mixtapes. See, y'all probably remember Diplomatic Immunity. What's up, Austin? Y'all may remember Diplomatic Immunity, but who remember those Dipset mixtapes? Who remember those Dipset mixtapes? Hosted by Duke the God. Who remember those? Who remembers the D Block mixtapes? Hosted by Big Mike. Huh? Who remember back then? Yeah, it was a different world outside Self University. It was a different world outside T Church. It was a different world outside Mel Saint. It's a different world out there. When we was playing them DJ Clue mixtapes, the academic series. This when academic clothing first came out. Clue was sponsoring academic. So he used to have the academic mixtapes. Different world outside. Different world. Let's not forget. We can't forget. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka in the building. Bro was outside. We was outside together. I cannot forget the G Unit mixtapes. How can we forget the G Unit mixtapes? Hey, Dice, J.R. Ryder was that nigga back then. J.R. Ryder and Hell Rail used to murder the mixtapes. Ruger Rail, when Hell Rail first came out, it was a different ball game. Them Dipset mixtapes was legendary. Them joints was legendary. Green Lantern, D Block mixtapes, Green Lantern. Them old Styles P mixtapes, there was like albums. The super old. See, this is how you know when you are talking to an official D Block fan. This is an official D Block supporter. Club said, I remember the Super Mario mixtapes. That's D Block all day. Mario? Super Mario. Yeah. Yeah, it was a different world outside. Cutmaster C. That's where you got Red Cafe. That's where you heard a lot of Red Cafe. Cutmaster C mixtapes. K Slay mixtapes. The Origins of Papoose. The Origins of Papoose. Graph. They was on K Slay. Man. But like I said, we cannot skip over those G Unit mixtapes. Lloyd Banks was a problem. Back then, Banks was a monster. Let's not act. Listen. I'm 100 D Block from day one. 100 D Block. That boy Lloyd Banks was a problem. Banks was back then. Banks was an animal. Them G Unit Banks was a monster. I'm talking about this. We were waiting for his parts. We was waiting to hear what Banks had to say. Okay, get him, Banks. Banks was a monster. That boy was an animal. He still is, Dice. He still is, but he not himself no more, bro. Like, I don't think he really got the knack for music no more. Hungry Banks back then, boy, oh boy. We can't forget about Dipset young gunner, Joel Santana. Santana was a monster. Santana was nice. Joel Santana was nice. Because remember, y'all, Banks was 50 young gunner. Then you had Joel's, he was Cam's young gunner. And then you had J Hood. Can't forget about Hood. J Hood was a monster. J Hood was an animal. He was kissing them young pit bull. It was J Hood. Now, this time in hip hop, right? We listen to everybody. See, I'm not going to just go by the D Block mixtape. I'm not going to just go downtown and buy the D Block mixtape. I'm buying Dipset and G Unit. I'm buying all of them. I'm buying all of them. I'm buying all of them. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Yola. I was just talking about Hood. Right, Dice. Damn. This is before niggas got hooked on them E-pills. This is before niggas got hooked on E-pills. This is, you right, Dice. This is a fact. This is before niggas got hooked on E-pills in the hood. 40 Cal was a monster. 40 Cal used to kill the Dipset mixtapes too. Cam had an all, listen, Cam, see, this is where I give credit to Cam and 50 over Jadakiss and Styles and them. They had an all-star lineup. Like the dudes that was under Cam, like Santana, J.R. Ryder. Let's not forget my son, Two Gun Uncasa. He was a monster. Uncasa was a beast. Let's not forget about Hell Rail, 40 Cal. That nigga had an all-star lineup. Cam. And these guys came after Jewels. After Jewels. 50 had Banks. He had Buck. Buck was an animal. Hold on, y'all. Let's get something straight. Before we found out that young Buck went to the Fleece Johnson University, Buck was that dude. We found out that young Buck likes to be part of RuPaul's Drag Race. We was listening to Young Buck first album for years in the hood. That first Young Buck album, man, let's just keep it real. Young Buck was a monster. We was listening to that Buck album. Hey, Dice, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Before we found out about that, we was listening to that Buck album. That first Young Buck album, all you got to do is press play. You ain't even got to switch no songs. That first Young Buck album, you don't have to switch no songs. Yeah, Un was a beast in a battle rap world, GQ. He was a beast. He was a beast. Un was different. Un was different. He still is too. And Dipset had a chance to add Max B, Stack Bundles, and French Montana into the Dipset fold. Yup. That's a fact, because if y'all didn't know, Max B and Cameron is from the same neighborhood. That's a fact. They both from 140th. Max B and Cam is from the same hood. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know that. So Max been around. Max been around. But you got to remember, Jim was from the east side of Harlem, but he went to school with niggas on the west side. He hung out on the west side of Harlem. See? Just like Cam. Cam is from the west side, but he hung out with niggas from the east side. Because remember, who was from the east side? Jim. Who else? Because Cam's grandmoms was from down there. This is how he met Jim. This is how he met Jomo. see, I go back when they used to call Jim Jomo, where Jim used to say his name in his raps. On my way to church, Jim Jones. On my way to church, that Jim, when he just was still learning how to rhyme on beat. That Jim. Jomo. That's how he know Jim. Bloodshed and all, they grew up together. Yeah. And Huddy Six. So we gonna go down memory lane today, y'all. We're gonna go down memory lane because I really think at this point, honestly, and I'm saying this because I even feel like this about my friends, about my day one bros, about my bros that I grew up with from the sandbox. You know, we used to sit in the hallway. You know, you remember back in the day, the old school birthday parties where so much kids in the house that y'all gotta sit in the hallway with the newspaper and eat your cake and ice cream. Yeah, those niggas. Yeah. At this point in my life, I do not want to be beefing with no niggas where they mother remember when I was a little boy. Like, what I look like beefing with you, bro? And then when I see your moms is gonna hug me and kiss me. And if my mother see you, it's going to be the same thing. What I look like beefing with you, bro? What I look like us even holding any bad blood against each other, bro? Because 9 times out of 10, we mad about some shit that probably happened 20 years ago. You probably mad at me because I said some shit 20 years ago. Yo, boy, remember when we was 19? Yo, bro, remember that time when you ain't lied to shorty for me? Yeah, I still remember that, nigga. Bro, we was 17. Are you serious? Bro, if you still mad at me for that, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm to that point because if we can't make it right, then I might as well never speak to you again in life. That and that's just me. And that may be a little harsh. You know, people tell me I could be a little harsh. I may need to work on that, you know. But if me and you can't make that right, bro, at this age, bro, I wish you nothing but the best in life. But I'll never speak to you again. Because it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense that both of these brothers are successful. They came up in the game together. We can't say that there would be no Jim without Cam. We can't say that. Because Jim paved his own way. Let's be real now. Jim did not get his hand held through the industry. Jim paid a lot of dues. Jim was not treated the way Cam tried to make it seem like he treated them niggas. Cam tried to make it seem like he gave them niggas everything. And that niggas was ungrateful and niggas could never make nothing work. And like, we getting ready to get into the video. And it's a lot of shit that Cam do that I don't like. But again, I'm not his friend. So I'm on the outside looking in. So I can't tell his homeboys how they should be looking at their mans when they mans do some shit like that. Because they know them, they know him. I'm just speaking from my perspective. Like, the shit that I'm getting ready to play that Cam did, which was kind of recent because he did it on a show with Mace, right? I was like, what type of cornball shit is that, bro? Like why you throwing subs at your mans? Y'all niggas is like 50 years old. And y'all niggas is rich. Why y'all wait to get old and rich to start beefing with each other again? Like, what type of shit is that? So y'all must be bored. Because I don't understand this. What was the reason for that, Cam? And Cam is always that type of nigga. He always throwing slick shots. He always trying to slight niggas and trying to play niggas and make niggas seem like they beneath him. Like, but them niggas is used to that. That's Jim been around Cam since they was little, since they was young. I can't say little, but since they were young. They was teenagers. So I'm pretty sure Jimmy don't let that type of shit phase him. But when I saw this, I'm like, nah, come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. Let's get to this quick video. It's a short. But I want y'all to see this, man. I just thought this to be very, distasteful. You know what I'm saying? And he's on here and he's talking to Mace, right? He's talking to Mace. And he really talking shit about his homies. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Let's listen. Fair use, YouTube.
And no money come in when I be around them niggas. And they my friends. And then when I stop hanging out with for a while, mad money come around. and I'll be like, I thought I was the only one like that. And I was like, yo, you gotta be my friend from a distance. Because when you around, there don't be no money coming in. When I'm around, without you, mad bread be coming in. Like we were niggas that I be around, right? Pause. And no money come in when I be around them niggas. And they my friends. And then when I stop hanging out with for a while, mad money come around. and I'll be like, I thought I was the only one like that. And I was like, yo, you gotta be my friend from a distance. Because when you around, there don't be no money coming in. When I'm around, without you, mad bread be coming in. Like we were niggas that I be around, right? Pause.
What's the reason for that, Cam? That's the type of sucker shit that dudes were supposed to stop doing a long time ago. Because see, once we get grown, and my friends know this about me. Like, boy, if you try to embarrass me, boy, we gonna fight. Straight up. And I'ma smack the nigga who laughing. Nigga, what you laughing at? What you laughing at, nigga? You laughing at this nigga trying to play me? I'm gonna fight my mans, but I'ma smack the nigga first. Cam, why you doing that shit? Why you doing that, Cam? Jim and Jewels is your mans. Why you talking down about them like they peasants? This is the type of sucker shit that niggas gotta stop doing to their so-called friends. Because look, y'all heard him say, these are my friends. Then why would you say that? Why don't you stop being these niggas' friends if that's how you really felt? Oh, but you need some niggas that you need to talk down about so you could feel better about yourself. See, I'd have punched you in your mouth, Cameron. See, if I was your friend, I'd have punched you in your mouth, nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. I'd have punched you in your mouth. And I'd have beat Mace up. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. Because if I'm your friend, boy, you know I don't tolerate niggas talking about me like that. So what makes you think you gonna do it and get away with it? If you my friend, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth, Cam. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna fight, nigga. Oh, that's how you feel about me? Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Because that's some sucker shit. You was talking down about your friends to another one of your friends that know these niggas you talking about. That's a whole move. You get punched in your mouth for that, Cameron. Mr. Giles, you supposed to get punched in your mouth. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, chat. If you catch your homeboy doing some shit like this, let me share my screen again. If you catch your homeboy talking down about you to another one of your homeboys like this, listen to this nigga. Listen to this nigga.
When I be around them niggas. And they my friends. And then when I stop hanging out with for a while, mad money come around. and I'll be like,
I thought I was the only one like that.
And I was like, yo, you gotta be my friend from a distance. Because when you around, there don't be no money coming in. When I'm around, without you, mad bread be coming in. Like we're niggas that I be around, right? Pause.
It's niggas that I be around.
And no money come in when I be around them niggas.
These niggas talking like hoes. These niggas talking like hoes. See, I see why Jim stopped liking Cam a long time ago. You talking like a hoe, Cam. It's these niggas I be around. And every time I'm around, girl, them niggas always broke. They make me feel broke. That's how you sound, nigga. That's how you sound. Every time, girl, let me tell you, girl, and here go Mace hoe ass. I told you, girl. I told you stop hanging around them broke ass niggas. Both of you niggas need to get beat up. Both of you niggas, especially Mace. Mace need to taste his blood. Especially Mace. Mason, you need to taste your blood, nigga. Because you really think you one of them niggas. Somebody need to elbow you right in your mouth. An elbow. Yeah. A UFC elbow. Hold that, dummy. And just rearrange your shit real quick. Make you go get some new furniture for your mouth. You need to taste your blood, nigga. These niggas talking like hoes. These niggas be broke every time I come around them. But they your friends. What type of sucker shit are you on, Cam? So you knowing you, now that I'm seeing you doing this so freely, knowing you probably been doing this type of shit for years. Talking shit about Jewels, talking shit about Jewel's girl, talking shit about Chrissy. That's why nobody like you, Cam. See, everybody loves to make it seem like everybody just hating on a nigga because he's the leader. I see why niggas don't like you, Cam. I see why niggas don't like you. And then when niggas call you out, you don't want no smoke. Because I don't put it past Jim calling you out for the fade, nigga. I'm not putting that past Jim. Jim will call Cam out to a fight. Do I think Cam is gonna fight? No. 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 And this is why I don't respect you, Cam. And this is how I know that you don't really look at these dudes as your friends. You've been doing shit like this for a long time. A long time. Shout out to VHS. Appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. He says Cam got paid $100,000 to beef with 50 Cent. Let's blame Jimmy. 50 Cent might got them a better deal off Koch. Did Run Back pay for them rap videos to beef with 50 Cent? That's crazy. That's crazy. Jim be taking the money when he around. Constant Lewis says Cam for years have been on throat cutting business with or against Jimmy. I ain't know that. I ain't never think Cam was a cutthroat type of nigga. But let's listen to Jim. Who remembers this from Jim? Who remember this from Jim?
See, my mom's always told me that I was a soldier with the ability to be a leader. You heard? Mm-hmm. And she meant that. So when you put in a position in life and you're able to kind of change your life, you got to play the rules. Cam was the person that got signed. He was the face card, and I understood that. And I made everybody around me understand that. Like, he's the prized possession. He cannot be touched at all. If he get touched, we go down. And that was the method, even with Jewels. They all know I put my life on the line for this. I've been to trial for this. I've been on America's Most Wanted for this. I've been on gang files for this. I've been on everything you can name. So when people play with me, I get real emotional because I operate off emotions, as they know for all the times they've been with me. There's never been a time that I backed down from any situation in this world except God. And I've been up against 20, 30 deep by myself when niggas left me by myself. You heard? And I escaped those situations and come back and still give niggas high five. Let's do it. What we doing today?
And you know, Jim, we never talked about that. About that situation.
Any situation. There's been numerous situations.
Did that situation
There's been times when my cousins go to jail for 5 years for this that didn't really have to be in jail for this. Fed time. But we take it on the chin like a soldier. Like, people don't understand what this diplomat shit was built about. I'll be watching the gram and I'll be watching these clowns and all these. But boy, if you really get to live this last 20 years that I lived, you would understand, boy. I put everything on the line for this. And I took it with a smile. Even when niggas doubted me, niggas down me, when I was on trial and niggas told me I need to take the plea. Take what plea? We don't take pleas, nigga. You heard? By the grace of God, the trial gets dismissed because they couldn't find enough evidence of a shootout that happened on or uptown over Cameron. You heard? I went to trial over shit like that. I went to court over shit like that. Every time you see me in the news, it was over diplomats. When I get sued and shit like that, it be over diplomats. When I'm kicking ass, when I come to the club 30 deep, it did what? It made the diplomats look good. You heard? When I'm banging blood, it was good for them, right? It was good when it was good for them. You heard? When it wasn't good for them, oh, nobody wanted to be a part of the Bloods. But when the Bloods became popping and it became the notoriety of the Blood started becoming, oh, everybody wanted to turn blood. No, I didn't put that on camera because I was glamorizing. I put that on camera because this is what we was going through. And this is what we was affiliated with. And we had the chance to do something great in life, which we did. We broke a lot of barriers. Kids from the middle of the gutter. I don't care if it was from the Bronx or Harlem. We started from nothing. We had no OGs. You heard? We had nobody to tell us what we was doing was right or what we was doing was wrong. We didn't have a blueprint. We had us. We had that love, we had that energy, we had the talent, we had the style, we had the charisma, we had Harlem. And I refuse to let anybody play us for anything short. You heard? Like the shit we bring to this game, it would never be bring to this game in that fashion again. You heard? So when people get on this radio and try to discredit me in any fashion, I don't do that. I pick niggas up in the midst of whatever because I know what we went through. What we went through was a real thing. Joel's still my favorite rapper today. I told him that ever since I met him at age 16. And even today when he pushed, he just put a record out called Dipped in Coke. You know what I put? I put work, bro. I ain't got time for the frivolous shit. My personal problems has never been about the business. And everybody knows that. You heard? I've done a lot of things off of somebody's ego. A lot of the things that were done right over the diplomats, I feel were done off of good direction. And a lot of times it was smart and innovative things came from us, came from me. But a lot of the mistakes that we made were done off of ego. And I was with that. Mm-hmm. I was totally with it. I'm with the shits. If that's what we doing, that's what we doing. I'm bombing on everybody. Who don't like Cam? Who don't like Jewels? Who don't fuck if you don't like me? I ain't here for that. And that's what I did. I kept that position. So when I be listening to interviews and niggas trying to play like, boy, don't play with me, boy.
Diplomats.
Now, I just wanted to give y'all that timeline, right? Because I agree with Jim. Goonie Fred says, Jim Jones, you'll be okay, bro. Stop crying. Vado is the GOAT. Go sit down somewhere. See, let me tell y'all something. I totally understand Jim Jones. I totally understand his frustration. I know where it comes from. I know how it feels to be part of a crew and you live that shit and you really stand on that shit. And then niggas try to act like that ain't who you are and who you always been. Niggas try to discredit you. Niggas try to act like you wasn't a part of what niggas is claiming. Like you wasn't there at the table when the plans was being drawn up. Like niggas ain't asked, what you think? Niggas forget who you are. See, it's easy to forget about the nigga that's always gonna ride. Right or wrong, niggas gonna ride with you. Not only do you know that, but other niggas know that. Other niggas know if I come at boy, boy is coming. I respect boy, but I don't like his man. But if I violate his man, I'm gonna have to see boy. See, Niggas forget that form of loyalty. See, that loyalty is rare nowadays. Real is rare. A real comrade, a real brother. Niggas don't really understand that. Niggas take that shit for granted. And that hurts niggas because they realize that they was part of a nigga ego. They wasn't a part of nothing that was really for real. I was protecting a nigga ego. I was protecting a nigga so he don't look like a sucker. Because that nigga ain't never protect me. That's what Jim is talking about. Cam ain't never protect me from nothing. I protected him. I stopped niggas from doing shit to him. He could never do that for me. The nigga never even attempted to. I know how Jim feel. When you let your man be the face, but that's all he really is. And niggas better not play with him. Because that's my man's. That's my brother. I die for that nigga. And then you find out that nigga won't even bleed for you. That nigga won't even call and check up on you. This the same niggas you was ready to die for. You find out this nigga won't even check on you. Won't even call and see if you're alive. Ask you if you need something or nothing. See, I know what Jim is feeling. He feels betrayal. And see, niggas that think like Cam, they don't think that they actually betray niggas. They don't think when they talk like that about their mans, that that's a sign of betrayal. They think it's cool and it's cute. But that same nigga you talking about never sat around a nigga and let a nigga talk about you like that. Without saying nothing to the nigga and without telling you. You see? What up, Bucket? Shout out to my guy Bucket in the building. What up, MR? What's up, Ellie K? How you doing, Ellie? Jayla Houston, what's up, Jayla? VHS says people are so fake and unbalanced, it's more easy to hate Jim than to tell the truth. Facts. Shout out to VHS for the double up. He says, big up to you, bro. You speaking the truth. Salute, VHS. I appreciate that. Because I recognize real shit. I knew what those tears were. Jim was hurt. He was hurt by one of his bros. That shit hurt, man. That's not an easy feeling to deal with. You know, that's not easy to deal with. Yola says, remember when I was giving so much and got nothing? Showed love and protected niggas and they shitted on me. You know the real DS1. That's a fact. You know I know, bro. 900 block shit. You know how I know. What up, Garcia? Salute. So what happened when Jim Jones went on the stage with 50 Cent? Nothing. Ain't nothing happened. Kelly says, you sound too emotionally involved. Kelly Mills, I am a content creator. I am a content creator. You do know that, right? You're not watching the news. You're not watching a gossip or a tea channel. I'm a content creator. I only create content and do content where I am attached to it emotionally. If I'm not attached, I will not do the content. Welcome to the world of content creators. Okay? Double tap your screen since you came through on the vertical feed. Okay? Now you just learned something today. Content creators must be attached to their content or they're not content creating. They're just reporting the news. And anybody can do that. You can program your computer to report the news. Okay? Hey, Mashonda, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Mashonda in the building. Appreciate you. Ellie says, dudes like Cam will let you crash out for them and then say, I didn't tell you to do that. Facts. Facts, Ellie. Facts. That's the first thing they say. That's the first thing they say. That's the first thing they say. What's up, L'Oreal? I see you. Shout out to Ms. L'Oreal in the building. One of my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Club says these trolls are so backwards with their logic. Really. Champ says, I learned one day. Ain't any love in them streets. Ain't no love in the streets. That's a fact. It's very rare you're even gonna meet genuine people. It's very rare you're even gonna come across genuine people. The majority of the people you meet in the street are fake. If you was to actually meet the same people in your neighborhood somewhere else, they'll act totally different. They'll act totally different. You put them girls from the projects, you put them in a different environment and you meet them outside of the hood, they won't be doing all that cackling and all that shit they be doing. They'll act totally different. They act totally different. Yola says, gotta realize that people in this world today really only live off ego and bullshit. Yep. Mashonda says, I never cared for Cameron. He was always a snake in the grass. And the movie Paid in Full, he played that part so well because he's a snake in real life and can't be trusted. I love Jim Jones. Dipset. Shout out to Mashonda. She said, I love Jim Jones. Dipset. But that's an interesting analysis, Mashonda. You said that Cam played Alpo very well. He played the character of a snake very well. That's interesting you said that. Because when you actually think about it, most of the people who liked the Paid in Full movie, they liked it because of Cam. That's the crazy part. So it's interesting you saying that. But do y'all think it's Dipset forever? Because I don't think it's going to be Dipset forever, man. I think Dipset is over. And I think that at the end of the day, Cam used them niggas. I really believe Cam used them niggas. What up, Taylor? Taylor says he played the F out of that role. Sure did. He sure did. But honestly, I think Cam used them niggas. And I'm saying that because if you look how happy Cam is now that he's back with Mace, you could tell that Cam is more happy to be back with Mace. And I think Mace is doing it more for the bread. I think Cam is happy to have his friend back. And I think when Mace deserted Cam and left Cam, Cam needed somebody and needed people to help build him up. And that's why I think he used Dipset. That's why I think he used Dipset. Honestly. Because Cam wouldn't have made it on his own. Cam was never that great of an artist to make it on his own, especially back then. Especially back then. Jim Jones was running around smacking koofies off. That's what made us really keep an eye on Cam, because Jim was the wild card. When Cam get to rapping that gangster stuff, we believe it because Jim was around. It's because of Jim. Every beef Cam had, Jim frontlined it. When he had beef with Nas, he frontlined that whole beef. He went at Nas because of Cam. That's where you get our smack your kufi off from. That came from Jim Jones. Jim Jones made that famous. I'll smack that kufi off. That came from Jim. That came from Jim. The whole rock star lifestyle that the Dips had came from Jim. The BB Simon belts, the skull belts, the skull, that all came from Jim Jones. Wearing antique denim jink, that came from Jimmy. Rockin' Republic, that came from Jim. That didn't come from Cam. That came from Jimmy. Jim was the first one to put a bandana as a jacket. That was Jim. Then Cam did it with the pink. Jim did it first with the blood flag. That was Jimmy. That was Jim. All them niggas that was behind Cam, those was Jim mans. Cam don't got a lot of niggas. Cam rolled with a couple of niggas. He run with the nigga Sugar Dugger and probably two other niggas. Cam don't run with a lot of niggas. That's Jimmy. That's Jim. So when we heard Jim say he sacrificed his life for this Dipset shit, he did. Cam didn't. Cam looked at all of this as a business, as a business project. This was Jim Jones' life. This was Jewel's life. This was Freaky Zeke. Freaky Zeke almost lost his life. How so convenient do we forget? But who do you see Zeke hanging out with? You don't see Zeke with Cam. And that's Cameron's cousin, Ezekiel. That's his cousin. Who do you see Zeke with? Jim. You don't see Zeke with Cam. You see Sugar Dugger with Cam. Or you might catch Tito Poppins with him. You don't see Zeke. You don't see Jim. You don't see Jewels. You don't see Un. What happened, Cam? Oh, because when you around them niggas, you don't get no money. But you own all these niggas' music. What the fuck are you talking about, Cam? See, you are a Harlem shiesty nigga. See, this is why Brooklyn niggas never like Harlem niggas. Because, see, Harlem niggas will backdoor you so fast. These niggas are, the king of finesse is Harlem. It ain't Atlanta. Niggas was finessing niggas and selling niggas fake bricks in Harlem way before we heard about Atlanta. Niggas been selling niggas fake pounds, fake bricks. That's the Harlem finesse. That come from Harlem. How do we know this? Because Brooklyn niggas go to Harlem to cop. So when we get back to the block and it's 5, 6 other niggas out there hustling, everybody's gonna come to you because you got that uptown. You know they call it rapper weed now. Back in the day, it was called exotic. Yeah, that boy got that exotic. Yeah. They call it rapper weed now. It used to be called Exotic. Yeah, that boy got that exotic. Yeah, you light that exotic up the whole block. You start seeing people come out the store. Yo, what's that? What's that? Yeah, those days. Those days. Yeah, that exotic, that Manhattan Brown. Mm-hmm. That haze off Vermilion. That haze off a Post. Yeah. I was up there. Yeah, I've been all the way up there. Yeah, we don't stop on 145th. We kept going up. Yeah, we kept going further up. We ain't stop at 145th and Broadway. We went to 151st and we kept going up further. Yeah. Shout out to D Block. Shout out to Styles P. That's where I knew to get that raw from. Go to Post. Styles P. Go to Post. Go to Vermilion. Yeah. Yellow tops. The big yellow top jars, $30. Full of that exotic. Yeah. Yeah. So Brooklyn, we been knew about the Harlem hustle. They was the first finesses. You go up there, them niggas will show you some shit in the bag. Look, Papa, look, it's right there, Papa, look, it's right there. It's right there, Papa, look, this is the raw. This is fish scale, Papi. Hurry up, it's hot. It's hot out here, Papi. The police here. They sing your ass down a block with a J.C. Penney's bag full of cornmeal. Tell me I'm lying. Them niggas will sing you. You will get down the block and look behind and be like, ain't no cops. Hold up, these niggas lying. And you stop and open that bag. Cornmeal. Cornmeal. Hey, OG. Cornmeal. Straight Art of War shit, Art of War. Cornmeal. Them niggas sold me some pencil shavings. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I went up there and got caught. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went up there and tried to buy a QP of Haze. Them niggas gave me pencil shavings. Them niggas hit me with the woo-wop. That nigga said, look, Papa, look, it's on the top. Look, Papa, it's hot. It's hot, Papa. It's hot out here. Niggas got down a block. Pencil shavings. The nigga gave me a $50 bag of weed, because that's the weed he was showing me. These niggas is finesses. Like, for real. The nigga opened the baggie. He put the baggie on top of the pencil shavings that was wrapped up. So he's showing me, look, Papa, look, it's official. He's smelling it. I'm like, oh, yeah, this shit fire. He's like, hurry up, the police is coming. Policia. Right? I get down the block and open my shit up. This nigga gave me a $50 bag of weed and the rest was pencil shavings. I'm not lying. It was me and my uncle. I went up there with my uncle. My uncle took me up there. Because you can't go uptown by yourself. I'm going to let you know that too. When you going up there, 145th, and once you pass 145th, once you pass the shopping area, you can't really walk around there by yourself. Real shit. I'm going to just tell you that. If you not from up there, don't go past the shopping area. Like if you just start seeing fruit stands back to back, you done went down too far. If you just keep seeing groups of niggas, fish scale, popcorn, got that exotic, you done got down too far. You might need to start heading back up the other way. Because it's not safe down there. I'm going to tell you that too. I'm gonna tell you that them niggas don't play. Like, don't think you gonna go down there and they gonna finesse you and you gonna come back and nah. Chill at will. What's up, chill at will? I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, that rabbit food, pencil shavings, Israelite plight. Nigga gave us pencil shavings. I was tight. Yo, what's up, sis? How you doing? Yo, I was tight. Yo, bro. These niggas be talking about Atlanta is the king of finesse. Niggas ain't never been to Washington Heights, bro. Niggas ain't never been to Washington Heights. They don't know what they be talking about, bro. Them niggas started that finessing shit up there. Them niggas know how to finesse for real. For real, bro. And they're trained to do this shit. They're trained to do it, bro. And listen, here's what make these niggas dangerous, y'all. Do you know I could not find this nigga? I turned around and this nigga disappeared. This is how ill them niggas are uptown. See, them niggas in Atlanta, they'll finesse you and then wait for you to come back and then clap you. Like, them niggas is just vicious in Atlanta. Them niggas uptown, them niggas turn to Houdini. Bro, you'll turn around and be like, yo, why nobody ain't outside? The stores start closing. Yo, yo, them niggas uptown is different. Yo, a lot of y'all not. A lot of y'all not. When this happened, me and my uncle was looking for this nigga. We like, yo, we going to get our bread back, dude. This nigga ain't running off with our bread. Do you know shit started closing down? Yo, this shit was like we was on a set of a movie. The store started, we like, hold up. Yo, what time is it? We looking at, yo, it's like 8:30. The Spanish restaurant closing. We like, what the fuck? People start going in their house. You know, uptown, all you hear is mute. You hear that shit all day. Bro, they turned the music off. We like, hold up. What the It's time to go. It's time to go. Bro, these niggas is dangerous, bro. Niggas dangerous, bro. Them niggas is, bro. And them alleys uptown, you gotta know what blocks they're on. You gotta know where they at. But here is what I found out, chill at Will. Here's what I found out, what happened to us. This is what them niggas did to us. These niggas cross buildings. No lie. These niggas buildings, they create ways to connect their drug buildings together. So they'll serve you in the front of one building, go in that building, walk up to a certain staircase, and then walk all the way across, and they'll come out another building. That's what them niggas did to us. Them niggas is ill. Them niggas is ill. Word the mother, them niggas ill. Them niggas is different. Different. So when we talking about this Jim Jones, Jim Jones is that guy in Dipset. He just is, man. And it's sad that Cam don't want to give him his props. You know, that's really some sucker shit. But, you know, everybody got their ways about them, man. And at a certain age and at a certain point in life, you just gotta accept that that's who they are, man, and move accordingly. And I want to shout Jim out for doing that, for just moving accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But if dudes want to throw shots, you know, at the end of the day, Jim gonna come out and tell the truth. Y'all want to throw shots and be funny, we're gonna come out and tell the truth, man. So shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to y'all for tuning into today's show. If y'all enjoyed the show, Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all are new to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you notified every time we drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Get down in the comment section, y'all. Let's continue the conversation. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Also, if y'all would like to support the show, you can hit me up at Cash App $DS100 Network or Sheep Stay Sleep TV on Venmo at Sheep Stay Sleep TV on the Venmo. Shout out to everyone who has hit the super chat. If you have financially supported today's show, it is very much appreciated, man. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone for pulling up. Much love always to my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Salute to y'all. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.